Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we will be discussing some important questions and answers that are asked in interview for Node.js. And again, it starts from your understanding of Node.js. As you know that Node.js is based upon JavaScript. So it's a JavaScript runtime environment. And again, it is again based on Google V8 engine. So it contains this Google V8 engine and it is again created in C++ language to give all the powerful language support for operating system, for network operations, for file operations. So normally JavaScript for a long time it was considered as client side programming language. Now, with the introduction of Node.js, it is a runtime environment that supports all the full-fledged processing power for Node.js, in which you can send email, you can do all the file input operations, you can do all the network operations, and next is like Node.js is cross-platform. So again, it is compatible on all the different platforms like Windows, we have Mac, we have Linux. And the best part of Node.js is it's fully asynchronous. And because of that, it's very much scalable. All the functions, they are based upon callback. So it doesn't wait for a particular process to complete. It sends a request and it moves to the next operations. So it's totally single threaded model. So there is only one thread, and this single thread, it takes the request, it executes it, and it moves to the next. It doesn't wait for that operation to complete because everything in Node.js is done using callback functions. Then the next is like Node.js is fully open source, so you can download it, you can install it on different platforms. And we have a file called package.json file. So we have, in order to install any package, we have npm node package manager. Using this node package manager, we install all the dependencies, all the metadata. So it's very simple. We just provide, if we want to deploy a particular application, we don't need to provide all the packages folder. We just need to provide the application with package.json file, and it can be easily installed on the target system using node package manager npm install, and it will check all the packages in package.json file, and it will install all the dependencies. Then Node.js and JavaScript, again these two are very different things. Node.js is a runtime environment. Again, it is based upon Google V8 engine, and not only it supports JavaScript, it is capable of supporting server-side environment. All the operating systems, you can interact with the operating system, you can get the details about processor, memory, you can read, write files, so everything can be done. And in JavaScript, it is again simple client-side language, again to make the page dynamic. Then if you talk about data type categories, so we have primitive and non-primitive, just like in other programming language. Then if you talk about whatever files you are going to create in Node.js, all the files will have a .js extension, because again all the files are created in JavaScript language, so all the file will have a .js. npm, you know that it's a package manager, just like in Python we have pip, in .NET you have NuGet package, in Java we have Maven. So all the dependencies are stored in pom.xml file. Similarly, we have npm in case of Node. So all the dependencies are stored in package.json file, and you can install that. Then Node.js, again it is capable of doing all type of operation, but Again, for CPU intensive, it is not that much capable. It is not that much efficient. So we should not use Node.js for CPU intensive applications. Then unit testing is performed in Node.js, and individual units of code you can write and then you can perform the unit testing. Then there is a very important thing, blocking code and non-blocking code. So again, blocking code is that piece of code in which we have to wait until the execution is done and we are able to get the results. So that comes under blocking code, and that is also called synchronous code. Then we have non-blocking code. In non-blocking code, it is based on the concept of asynchronous, where we use callback functions and then we don't wait for the execution to complete. Then we have a lot of async function like set timeout, set intervals. These are all asynchronous function in which we don't wait. We use all callback functions and then it is all executed using single thread. Then features of Node.js, as you know, just like other server side like PHP, .NET, we can perform all those things using Node.js runtime. It is scalable, open source, and the most important thing, it is very fast, efficient, because it is based upon the concept of asynchronous. Apart from other application, you can do file input output operations, you can do all the network applications. Then if we talk about error handling, so we have different types of security implementation within Node.js. We have authentication, we have authorization, we have encryptions, we have logging. So all those things we can perform in Node.js. Package.json file is very important file because all the dependencies are stored in package.json file. Just like in .NET, we have app.json file. We have in Python, we have this pip freeze, and we have get all the dependencies in a particular file. Similarly, we have this package.json file. If you talk about Node.js, it is a single threaded model. It is not multi-threaded, and because of that, it is very much scalable. Then normally it is asked difference between Ajax and Node.js. Again, Ajax JavaScript, it is all client side programming applications. We can only make dynamic pages, so you can implement Ajax on the client end side also only. But Node.js, again, we can create server side web applications, we can create REST API. We have Express framework that is specifically for creating web applications. Then body parser, to install body parser, you need to go to the command line and then you can install the npm install body parser. Then we have very important thing, there are different web applications that can be easily implemented. We can implement authentication, authorization using JSON web token. Plus Express is used to create all the REST API or web application. We have middleware concept in which all the request processing is done by different middleware. So it is not one particular module. There are different modules that handles different tasks like authorization, authentication, logging, monitoring. So all these comes under middleware. So these are basic important introduction for Node.js. We'll be discussing some more questions in the coming videos. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video.